Hi, my name is Keely. My major is social work. What social force do you feel plays the most significant role in determining outcomes in your life? I would have to say gender and race. I feel like the odds are against you already because you are quote unquote a African American descendant, which I like to go by black simply because my ancestors are from Africa, so they say. So I don't necessarily identify as being a African American. I feel like I am just black, but that's just my opinion. And then gender, simply because I feel as though if women don't have the same opportunities as men, we're already lowballed, and if you don't know anything about being in the professional working class, then you are sometimes lowballed as far as pay goes and equal rights and opportunities. Although everything is supposed to be about equality, which isn't true, and that's just my opinion. What book have I read for personal reasons and not for school would have to be The Wisdom of Sundays, written by, or I don't know if it's written by Oprah, but it was based off of life-changing insights from Super Soul Conversations that basically Oprah has set forth to put out there her way of thinking in life and living in life and things of that nature. Let's see. What is your favorite type of pizza? Well, my favorite type of pizza is all pizza. I can eat pizza 24/7, 24 hours a day, and not get tired of it because pizza has always been my favorite food. Although I don't eat beef and pork anymore, so I guess I wouldn't like sausage or ground beef pizza, but I'm very big on vegetable pizza. I love vegetables, so that's good. What else is there? I don't like thin crust. I love thick crust or deep dish. Dessert, as far as desserts go, I like anything cherry flavored, pop, juice, pies, cakes, cheesecakes, suckers, candy, whatever it is. Cherry, I'm all things cherry. Cubs or Sox? Honestly, I don't like either. I don't watch baseball. I've never been part of the Cubs side or the White Sox side. It's never been that big of a deal to me. Honestly, I couldn't tell you anything about Wrigley Field, and I really couldn't tell you anything about the White Sox Stadium either. So, I don't know anything about that. What do you think about when you hear the word hospital? What I think about when I hear the word hospital is terminal illnesses, sick people, death, just nothing good, honestly. Do you vote? Why or why not? Yes, I vote. I feel like I vote not because I was told that that's something that I should do. The older I've gotten, I felt like I've started voting simply because I know my opinion and my vote matters. And I learned that the second that Obama was elected, that was my first time voting. And no, it wasn't because he was black, but that was my first time legally being able to vote. So I felt like that was a big milestone in my life, and I was lucky enough to be able to vote someone that was black into office. So yeah, I'm not very big on politics. I'm learning as I get older. Excuse me. I'm learning as I get older about politics. So yeah, that's why I voted, and I feel like so many people paved the way for us to be able to vote. So why waste that opportunity? American culture in 5 words. I would have to say corrupt media, culturally biased, is not as free as they say. It's flawed, and unhealthy. Those are my 5 words. Let's see. What type of sociological research would you prefer to do? In-depth interviews with a few people getting rich, data about their experiences, or surveys where you get data on a few specific ideas from a far larger number of respondents. I would say that I would want to do interviews with a few people getting rich. No. Not the one with people getting rich. I would like to do it where you get data on a few specific ideas from a far larger number of respondents. Simply because I feel like I could care less about who's getting rich and how they're getting rich and what they're doing. I feel like that's not something that would interest me that much. So I don't feel like I would want to do an interview on something that doesn't interest me. Now, I do know that people that have to do interviews or people who do the news and everything are not always necessarily going to be doing things according to their preference. And sometimes they just have to cover things that they don't agree with. But that's just something that I wouldn't want to do. I would rather do it on the data and specific ideas from a far larger number of respondents. And for the bonus question, what do you hope to gain from learning more about trends and human attitudes and behavior in society? I would have to say that hopefully it gives me a better understanding of different cultures, different upbringings, and the different ways of how people think and what causes them to think the way that they do. So hopefully that's something that I would gain from learning more about the trends and human attitudes and everything of that nature. So hopefully you guys give me some good feedback about this. I know I say a lot, but it's simply because I gotta gather my thoughts. Again, my name is Keely. Most people call me Lily. And yeah, so that's it.